Are you ready, Steve? Andy? Mick? All right, enough of that joke. Since the days of the Super Nintendo, one of the greatest ways to entertain a room full of gamers has been to put on some relatively massive multiplayer Bomberman. Lay bombs, blow people up. Awesome. Through the generations, occasionally dipping into 3D, Bomberman has long been one of the gold standards of 4-player gaming. And on the DSi, he is back, expanding the field yet again. No, really, expanding the field now that you've got 2 screens to utilize. Sure, you could just have a status chart on one of them, you could try to shoehorn in some touch controls or crap like that, but to do justice to the White Bomber, you don't. You just add wireless multiplayer, and you bring along 4 more friends, because if 4-player Bomberman is awesome, 8-player Bomberman is even awesomer. It's just math, people. If you've never played Bomberman before, seriously, get off your bum. The top-down, grid-based, brick-annihilating madness should be second nature to any true gamer. If you want the Cliff's Notes version, there's an extensive tutorial mode included to bring you up to speed. Got it? Good, because now you're gonna die. A lot. Even on normal difficulty, the multiplayer experience is hectic on a level you've probably not seen in a long time. Periods of intense activity interspersed with everyone taking shelter in safe spots and waiting for explosions to rock the battlefield. Then it's out into harm's way again, in a fast-paced attempt to box your opponents in, kick their bombs out of place, or otherwise disrupt their best-laid plans. And then you get blowed up real good by that bomb that was obscured by a hunk of pipe. Of course. Bomberman Blitz does away with the usual single-player story, though. This is solely a platform for multiplayer explosive antics, whether they be computer-controlled, local, or online opponents. Because let's face it, every Bomberman after the first has tried to do something stranger and stranger with the single-player aspect, and in most cases it hasn't really worked out all that well. I mean, dude in Bomberman 64 turned into a jet. The hell is that about? He didn't even bomb the Russians or fly into the sun. Just let the poor dude turn into Lode Runner and leave him be. Presentation-wise, Bomberman Blitz brings bright, colorful stages and bright, colorful Bombermen and bright, colorful explosions, all depicted with enough animation and flair to make it look pleasant without trying to go overboard. That's what Bomberman should look like. Also, I played an hour before I realized that there's only one piece of music for the battle mode, because it was always covered up by a different permutation of explosions, detonations, power-up sounds, and whatnot. 10 maps full of various hazards play host to the mayhem, and as has come to be expected of crazy multiplayer affairs like this, there's an extensive number of options to customize, including whether or not to include the chaotic skull power downs, or whether eliminated bombers get to cruise around the outside of the map flinging their own bombs into the fray just to be jackasses. The answer, of course, is yes. If what your DSi or 3DS is missing is some intense retro multiplayer, get thee some Blitz. Not the kind with Cordell Stewart on the cover, though. That's another thing entirely.